Okay, this is probably going to be one of my most viewed videos, but I want to talk about the NickRewind schedule on TeenNick. Now, as of recently, I made a previous video where I'm not happy with the scheduling, and I'm still not happy with the new programming. Had they would have done the whole teen spiel for their channel, what they should have done this back in 2012. I'm sorry to say, TeenNick, if you wanted to do this originally, you should have thought of it many years ago. But aside from that, some people like the idea, I kind of don't. And this is coming from an honest person. But aside from that, I'm still not impressed with the shows, but that's not what I want to talk about. What I want to show you is starting tonight all the way up until next Saturday, they're starting NickRewind at 1 p.m. Eastern, which is 11 where I'm at. Even though it's Friday, they're doing a marathon of Hey Arnold. Saturday will be Rugrats. Sunday will be Rocko's Modern Life. And starting Monday, let me pull up Monday. Well, or Tuesday in this case. They start off, well, with Rugrats, then Hey Arnold, then Rocko's Modern Life, then back to Rugrats, then Hey Arnold, and then the block's over. So it's a 5-hour block for tonight all the way up to next Saturday. What happens next Saturday is, unfortunately, they go back to the 2-hour block. Now, some of you may be saying, hey, the 90s are all that started as a 2-hour block. Well, yes, they did, but it didn't start so late at night that most people who are up at that time are watching Adult Swim. See, look at the schedule. You see what's wrong? Yeah. Teen Wolf. Betcha Sketch Show. Love Daily. Zach and Mia. Guidance. See, it starts at 4 a.m. Eastern, and then it ends at 6 a.m. Eastern. That's really sad. Oh, and Doug, it won't be on the 5-hour block when it should have been. That's just my opinion. Oh well. If anything, I'm probably going to be the most hated person for saying this, but had they had to take off a Nickelodeon show off of the block, it should have been Rugrats. I mean, most people would say Rugrats was the main 90s show of Nickelodeon. Maybe in your opinion, but in my opinion, the main show for Nickelodeon was Hey Arnold, or Doug, or even Rocko's Modern Life. At least those three actually felt more like a main show for Nickelodeon. At least in my book. I mean, when I was younger, I did like Rugrats at some point, but in this day and age, not so much. So I'm not going to argue, but I probably have started a flame war in the comments. But that's just my opinion. So, in conclusion, while for a short while they did sort of fix the TeenNick schedule, but what I want to ask you guys is, should NickRewind stay on the TeenNick channel, or should they move to either Nicktoons or the Nickelodeon main channel? Because to be fair, the Nickelodeon channel isn't airing, well, the Nick at Night block isn't airing the best shows. I mean, you've got, let me go ahead and rewind a few days. If my DVR would cooperate, that is. I will tell you, Friends is on that list, and I'm probably going to get a lot of hate mail for saying this, but I never was a big fan of Friends. I'm sorry. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air used to be on Nick at Night, but they took that off, and which was a big mistake. There's also the CBS comedy show Mom. And from time to time they do air Full House on Nick at Night. I find it funny that Full House is still on Nick at Night, but The Cosby Show isn't. When I was a young person, I remember watching both Full House and The Cosby Show on Nickelodeon's Nick at Night block. Oh, and there's The King of Queens as well. I think the reason why they aren't airing the Cosby Show is because these days Bill Cosby is doing well. I'd rather not explain. But as you can see, Full House is on the Nick at Night schedule, so I think they should slash Nick at Night's schedule and put Nick Rewind there. Or at least put it on the Nicktoons channel. After all, they're pretty much airing Nicktoons these days on the Nick Rewind. But tell me your thoughts. Should Nick Rewind stay on TeenNick and TeenNick should get rid of the majority of their teen garbage? Or should they move to Nickelodeon? Or should they move to Nicktoons? Tell me your thoughts. That's all I have to say, so thanks for watching.